This is 2 Minutes Together, a ministry of Central Lutheran Church, Eugene, Oregon. I'm Pastor Ben. This week, we celebrate the festival of Pentecost, where, amongst a variety of other things, when the apostles come together, when they speak, there are all kinds of people from different spaces there who speak different languages, and the people hear in their own language what it is the apostles are saying. Today on Pentecost, I'd like to focus on that issue of language. I have with here my son Isaac, who's just over a month old. And when you have a small child like this, you realize the benefit and the necessity that language is, where he doesn't have much language other than crying. And the import of what it means for the people to be able to communicate with each other and with God. Many people have seen a parallel between the festival at Pentecost with all these languages spoken and all the way back in Genesis chapter 11 at Babel, when everyone spoke one language, and because of their misbehavior, finally they were divided and they no longer spoke the same language anymore, and they couldn't unify the way they once had. However we understand that, it's also worth pointing out that that seems to be reversed here in the book of Acts, but also not reversed. Because the book of Acts does not say we're going to create one language and that's the one thing everyone's going to conform to, but instead affirms people in their own identities. They hear the gospel message in their own languages. So in one sense it reverses Babel, in another sense it simply affirms it and says God will work in it anyway. And so as we reflect on our lives and the gift that language is and the way to express who we are to God in our own language, in our own selves, I invite you to think carefully about how that Holy Spirit works in you where you are in your own context. This is 2 Minutes Together. I'm Pastor Ben.